how I... I'll use it if I have to. We lost the fighter. Glad it wasn't me.
Hey guys, French Bear here, and it's Wednesday, so new build video. I was a bit sick, so my voice is, I don't know, it's coming out from the nose. So, Hero Ash, or as I like to call him, Small Ash. So basically, every Ash in this game is super strong. OP, broken, that's debatable. I think they're all pretty much balanced, and you know, they're all interesting to play as they're representing the main character from the franchise every day. You know, every day the show. I think that's why, you know, they are so cool and useful and strong. So Hirash. So I will talk about his abilities, tell you a little bit how does it translate into your gameplay in a game. Obviously after you can skip to and find the gameplay after like 5 or 6 minutes it starts, I would guess. So first, Reassuring Presence. When activated, this ability reduces fear levels for you and nearby teammates. Basically, you spam it. You spam it as often as possible. You try to get as many teammates close to you as possible. If you have to make a choice, and you will, prioritize the hunter with this skill. Particularly at book phase, prioritize the hunter, really make sure to be there for him. The warrior, if you can get him, it's good. If you can't, too bad. So that's it for this skill. Alternative healing. Successful heavy melee attacks partially restore health for you and nearby teammates. So, there are like two ways to look at this. First, heavy melee attacks only, so that's what your gameplay will be about most of the time during most of the game. But the other way to look at this is heavy melee attacks gives you healing, and so if you want to heal, it's great, but it doesn't give you anything else. Okay, that's really important. And then are heavy melee attacks better than light attacks or not? That's the good question, isn't it? And then there is when to use heavies, when to use lights. So heavy melee attacks most of the times when you can, but when you don't have a really much time to do heavy melee attack, for example, if you are in a 1 versus 1 or you are trying to stun lock a unit, light attacks are better because nothing in his skill tree lets you do more stun damage with heavy melee attacks. So prioritizing light attacks, which are faster. Basically, if you miss a heavy melee attacks, just tell yourself you could have done 2 light attacks instead, or maybe just do 1 light and miss another light, you know, which is still better than missing a heavy melee attack. So yeah, during the book phase, for example, if you have like 5 shabs or 6 shabs, you don't need to do any heavy melee attacks. You could do the first one when the unit spawn. You could do a heavy melee attack. But anyways, it's not a warrior video, so I will not go in depth about melee gameplay here. It's enough. Mark target damage. So this basically, okay, there are 2 things to think about with this. So first, well, you want to be good at making headshots with any weapon, and second, you want to pick up weapons such as a revolver, I would say, because it's good to do headshots. But if you if you pick up a weapon that sucks, even if you do headshots, it's great. It looks nice. It helps the hunter. But it doesn't really do that much of a damage anyways. So I would suggest a revolver as your primary and main weapon to use. You can use other weapons as well, but yeah, blunderbuss is alright, but the problem is you know, you have to do headshots and often, and yeah, so revolver first basically, that's what I would go with as him. But if you really want to stun lock an enemy, use a sledgehammer and melee. That's what I would go with. Oh, syringes. Mark target healing, well, this goes together. That's kind of what I was talking about. So yeah, okay, so now the build really quick. Shams plus extremely important because you are not Cheryl and you will not be able to heal. Sorry, you will not be able to heal as much as Cheryl does. Just with your Shams, obviously you have your ability to help with that. So yeah, super important, super important. Artful Dodger maxed out, really important for your survival as a healer. It is important as well. And doing melee fights, you want to be able to dodge often. You know, dodge is extremely useful in all situations. Even to just cancel an animation. Balance bar, obviously, super important. Now damage. Damage with headshots. Damage, damage with headshots, sorry. Damage reduction. I found it super useful as a healer to have that. I would even say necessary. Yeah, necessary. Damage, melee damage. Melee damage to boost this 25% that I get from playing Prestige 1. By the way, go to get, make sure that you get the Prestige 1 quickly to get that 25% instead of 20%. So this, this here will give me more melee damage, which is happiness, as I was saying. And obviously, halo points, increasing my gun damage for the headshots again, because it's good to do melee damage, but a gun will do more damage than your melee weapon easily. That's so basically, yes, I'm a healer. Yes, I'm a support character in many ways, but I also want to use my skills that I developed through playing Hunter these days. I think I'm good at doing damage, and I think I can do damage as a healer as well, and I believe it matters too. It matters in many situations, like the demon pressure when there's a support is also helping a lot in killing units, decreases a lot. Then okay, so in some games that are extremely difficult, using a Shams might be a mistake, as you need like 4 or 5 around the book phase. So this is what I like to go with. A good team should be able to recover from a situation if they chose to be in it. Let's say someone has low health between objectives and you don't want to use a champ because you don't have that many. Then you can be like, okay, this person dies on the right spot. Then we fight whatever the demon comes up with to pressure us, and I manage to revive him, and then boom, his health suddenly is up, or we just go to the altar. And I didn't use a champ, I didn't waste a champ, so I still have a champ, super important, and he gets free health. Like I think he gets almost 60% with this. Whenever I get to prestige 3, I will max this out, and yeah, I think that's a way to play healer in very, very difficult games. Do not be afraid if a teammate gets down. If you have a good team, you will recover. You will recover, you will get that teammate up, and boom, there you go again, stronger. Tip pocket, Shams Cola is the most important. I think that's the second most important skill to me after this. Yeah, you need to be able to carry it out because you will not find as much as you think, and you will not have as much time as you think sometimes to go pick up Shams. So yeah, packing pop, I would like to max this out, but 1 out of 2 is enough. Yeah, I guess if I get to prestige 3, I max this out, and then if I get to prestige 4, I max this out. Yeah. Alright, so that's a bit. Now enjoy the gameplay, and see you next video.
It's not so bad, there's some light here. Somehow. I'll use it if I... just what I needed right now. We lost the fighter. Glad it wasn't me. Gotta reload. Come on, Lunker.
Damn it! Out of ammo! Not time ammo?
This can't be happening again.
Pretty sure I'm dead. Help me!
Careful. I've been known to fight back. This was supposed to be a romantic weekend. Hemp makes you feel good.
Fairy tale is about to get black.
Reloading as fast as I can.
Help! Somebody! I'm mostly dead, but not totally dead.
It got me.
So much.
Whoa! Fire! Nothing picks you up like a shemps. This isn't just light, it's illumination conjured by the chosen. Why don't you just leave us alone?
Sugar is making my teeth.
Well, there's no way out. What are we gonna do? We need to go now. This way. Ah! I made light. Hey, you better do that. Time to get away.
Have you considered moisturizer?
son of a... Somebody shot. Reloading as fast as I can. Fire at you. Careful. I've been known to fight back when I'm cornered.
The only thing I need is some ammo.
See here. Gotta reload. Hey, body.